Good morning and welcome back to more Pokemon Stadium. We're actually starting to run a little low on things to do here before I make some more progress in Pokemon Crystal. But I think we should be getting that progress here pretty soon. So today I want to start off with finishing up Earl's Pokemon Academy. We've got the Elite Four class now. That we can finish up, and then we have the Master Ball Cup of the Challenge Cup, or Master Ball division of the Challenge Cup left to do. So we'll probably do that after we finish up the classroom. But let's jump on in. Looks like we've only got 11 of them this time, so they have been having less and less as we go through. But let's start going through these, starting with multiplied damage, which I feel like we already did. Alright, here's our first question. Which item doubles the physical attack power of Cubone? That would be a thick club. That's correct. Alright. On to support moves. Here's a question. Thunder Wave is ineffective against which type of Pokemon? Ground. Because it's electric, so electric just never works on ground anyway. Here's the question. Which move increases speed? Agility? Here's a question. If Starmie is to be taught a move it hates, which of the following should be taught? Thunder. In this term, move it hates is referring to move it is weak to. So if you teach a water Pokemon an electric move or a grass move, then that gives them an edge against other water Pokemon. Here's a question. What move's power is doubled if it is used after Defense Curl? Well, that would be Rollout. Defense Curl Rollout is a very powerful combo that unfortunately not a lot of things can take advantage of. Here's the question. What move's power is doubled if used against a target that used Minimize? That would be Stomp. Stomp is even stronger if you've minimized, but it doesn't do anything about the accuracy or the evasion increase. It just means if you do hit, you're going to do a lot of damage. Here's the question. Switching Pokemon is very important. What is necessary for switching? Various Pokemon? I mean, you can't switch if you only have one. Here's the question. Which move is powered by 1.5 times if it is used by Tauros? That would be any normal move, so Double Edge. Here's the question. Which normal type move can be learned by Meganium? Body Slam, I'm pretty sure. Iron Tail isn't even a normal type move, so I don't know why it was on that list. But we're almost done here. We've just got the new features. Again, holding an item and notes on eggs. I feel like, okay, yeah, a lot of this is kind of repeats, just a little bit more in depth. Alright, here's the question. A wild Clefairy may be holding an item other than Mystery Berry. What item is it? A Moonstone, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so that is one way to get Moonstones, is just capture Clefairies, or more accurately use Thief on them. Okay, here's the final question. It would be easy to find an egg between the male and female of which kind of Pokemon? Same Pokemon. Yeah, if you breed two of the same Pokemon, obviously that's going to work really well. But by breeding two different Pokemon, you can end up with some really cool egg moves, usually. Alright, well, let's move on to the actual exam. Let's see how we do here. Gotta get 8 out of 10 to pass. Surprisingly, Magneton can learn which of the following moves? Rollout. Yeah, got one of those. That was weird. Which move is especially effective after using Rain Dance? Thunder. It has the power of fire-type attacks. Rain Dance. Okay. A strange silver-colored leaf. What item is this? Silver leaf? Okay. If you're giving priority to defense, which Pokemon should be switched in when the opponent is electric type? Ground, because electric won't work. Which Pokemon can pass down an egg move when it is left in daycare? The male Pokemon. The Pokemon hatch will always be female. The male Pokemon can pass down its moves. Which move may be ineffective depending on type? Mud Slap. Won't work on flying. If the following, which is Executor's highest stat? I want to say special attack? Yeah. Okay. Which of the following is Fissure's move type? Ground, so it won't work on flying. It reduces the opponent's accuracy to make the user less easy to hit. Which move is this? Flash. Probably the worst of the accuracy reducing moves, honestly. Because it's the only one that doesn't have 100 accuracy in itself. All other accuracy reducing moves, at least that I can think of right now at this generation, have 100 accuracy aside from Flash. Alright, cool. Well, that went really quick, so let's jump into some of these, Oh, there's only 4 of them. Honestly, we might just be able to finish up the Elite Four class in this one episode, but I'll leave that to future me to figure out. Alright, Cool Trainer Connor relies solely on Hyper Beam. Only the toughest Pokemon will be able to withstand it. Interesting. Let's see what let's see what they throw at me and what they're wanting me to be using. Because Steel types would just resist it, so would Rock types. High defense Pokemon, which I don't have any of, would be able to deal with it. I could also dig to get around it, which might be what they're going for. But let's see what abilities and items I have. So Thunderbolt and Light Ball. So that Pikachu's going to be really strong against a lot of what he's using here, but it wouldn't be able to get around Hyper Beam. Thunderbolt and Stick. Stick isn't helpful. Sand Slash, Metal Powder, Earthquake. Earthquake won't really help me. Cubone has Thick Club and Earthquake, which will make him really powerful. Marowak has Lucky Punch and Earthquake. I don't think that's gonna really do much. And you can't do... Oh! Okay, so that focus band would allow me to tank a hit. And then using Withdraw would increase my defense. So I think what they're going for here is using the Shuckle to tank a hit, and then switching out to another Pokemon in order to do the damage. So I think what they want me to do is take Shuckle first, and then take the Pikachu because it has the Light Ball, and the Cubone because it has the Thick Club, and the Cubone would be good against the Muck, Kingler, and Magcargo, the Muck and Magcargo, whereas Pikachu would be good against the other 4. So I think that is what they want me to be using here. Alright, let's see what they're starting with. It's Gyarados, okay. Interesting. So, yeah, they're going to use Hyper Beam right off the bat. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to withdraw to increase my defense. He's going to use that Hyper Beam.
Here's the first move.
Shuckle will tank that hit. Withdraw is kind of a useless move because it'll get reset every time I switch, but that's fine. So, after that, we will now throw in the Pikachu because he's recharging.
The trainer's switching Pokémon. Oh, it's Pikachu!
And he's got to recharge on this turn. And then I can just Thunderbolt, and this should KO him. Yeah, here we go. I was wondering if I'd be faster even though he's level 80, which I am, so that's good. Light Ball really sharply increases Pikachu's special attack, And since he's 4 times weak to it anyway, it's not surprising that I was able to just take him out. Okay, so it's probably going to be... Yeah, there's the Magcargo. It's also going to use Hyper Beam. So here we just want to switch back to Shuckle to tank that hit. After the Hyper Beam, we will then switch over to Cubone to Earthquake, which Cubone's Thick Club sharply increases Cubone's attack stat. I think it doubles it. Just like how the Light Ball, I'm pretty sure it doubles Pikachu's special attack. No, that's not what I want. I want Pokemon. We're going to switch over to Cubone. So that Earthquake will do a lot of damage to this Magcargo, especially since Magcargo is also 4 times weak.
Oh, it's Cubone!
Okay. He's going to have to recharge.
How will this newly switched out Pokemon
So then we will just throw in that Earthquake. Yeah, even though he's level 80 and I'm level 50, it's still working. I think in these higher levels, sort of... In the, like, trainer class, you definitely could have been getting those heat marks pretty easily by throwing out the wrong thing but still winning. In this higher level, I feel like it's going to be a lot less likely. Oh, interesting. This one's only level 60 instead of level 80. I guess the ones that were 4 times weak were a higher level, whereas the ones that are only double weak are a lower level. I guess that's how they balanced it. But anyway, it really feels like in the trainer class, it would be pretty easy to get the burn mark of you won, but you didn't use the intended method. Whereas in the Elite Four so far, it really feels like you really do have to use the intended method. Otherwise, it is not going to work out for you. But I believe I should be able to just one-shot him here. Which, I mean, I hope I can, because otherwise he's just going to Hyper Beam me. You'll also notice that all of the Pokemon he's been using, as opposed to the, 2 attackers I've been using, are relatively slow, whereas the attackers I've been using are pretty quick. To ensure that I will always go first. They might also have items on them that make them go slower. I don't know. Sorry, I always forget that I need to stop talking there. I was just saying that, again, these battles have a very intended way that you're supposed to be fighting them. But this can't be possible. How could I lose with my level advantage? Well, that went away before I even finished reading it. Pikachu holding a Light Ball and a Cubone holding a Thick Club. Well, thought. I lost completely. You earned a magnificently perfect win by using every factor to your advantage. Too amazing! Alright. Well, here we have Cool Trainer Becky. First I raise my attack stat, then I use Hyper Beam. Can your Pokemon safely weather such a blast? Okay, more Hyper Beams. Sure. Oh, well, these Pokemon be able to keep up with our speed? Okay. Interesting. Wonder what they want me to be using here. Let's check out our moves. So, Furret has Endure and Reversal. I'm pretty sure they want me to be doing Endure strats on these guys. Yeah, Endure and Reversal, Endure and Reversal, Endure and Reversal, Endure and Reversal, and Endure and Reversal. Okay, so everyone has the same move set to be using, so then it raises the question of which ones should I be using? I believe Reversal is just a fighting type move that does more damage depending on your HP, so it's the fighting type version of Flail, essentially. Okay. So I think I just want to be going with high physical attackers. Although everyone here has actually the same sort of physical attack, so that's not what I need to be going for. Huh. I wonder if they want me to go with high speed. Speed is also pretty similar. Maybe it's the high HP. So I've got 2 here with high HP. I really don't know. I'm not seeing a clear difference here to really be using. It won't really matter what typing because I'm using all of the same sort of attack, and all of their attacks are going to be exactly the same. They increase their attack, and then they hyper beam. In which case, it's probably use something that has... Okay, so I don't think I want to bring in Houndoom, purely because Houndoom doesn't have another move to use as they increase their attack, because it's going to be a 3-turn for each of these fights. It's going to be, I use something, they increase their attack, I use Endure, they use their Hyper Beam, then I use Reversal while they charge, or recharge. So. And my game just froze. So that's neat. Huh. Okay. Well, be back in a sec. Okay, we're back. And I think I figured out what they want me to use. So we've got 3 Pokemon here that have agility affecting moves. Or speed affecting moves. We've got Scyther with agility, so let's pull in them. We've got Raticate with Icy Wind, which will lower their speed, so let's pull in them. And we've got Typhlosion, or not Typhlosion, we've got Raichu, which also has agility, so we'll pull in them. They are the only ones with agility affecting, they're the only ones with speed affecting moves, so I think that's what they want me to use. Let's see what they start with here. Machamp, okay. Not that it really makes much of a difference. This is the exact strat no matter what they use, so we start off with agility. He's going to use Meditate first. That will increase his attack and special attack. Or I guess just his attack. Okay. I'll speed up with agility. Then we use Endure to withstand the Hyper Beam. That will do a lot of damage, but I survive. And then we use Reversal.
But the other one looks tired. There's the attack. Hit. That inflicted some damage.
Now he will have to recharge. And because I increased my speed, I should be able to go first to take him out with this second Reversal.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hit. That was good. Oh, it's collapsed.
Now I think I technically can just continue to sweep these guys with Reversal. Now that I've increased my speed. There's a potential that I will have to switch in someone else, which would kind of reset everything and make things awkward. But I think because they will always... yeah, he will resist it. So he's going to use Swords Dance.
It raised its attack power.
Well, what I can do is I can just use Endure again. Endure is another one that will fail if you use it multiple times in a row. But since I'm not using it in a row, I can just do that. And then I can just go back to Reversal to hit him again.
What now? Oh, that was weak.
Don't know if I'll be able to take him out in the following hit. But I think I can just Endure. Yeah, because I can just Endure Reversal over and over again. And be perfectly fine.
There, it endured that attack.
I think this is the most annoying person they could have thrown out, just because it actually resists reversal.
That didn't accomplish much.
Yeah, I didn't think I would actually be able to take them out.
Ah, it can't move. Both Pokemon
But it's going to be a lot better to try and just finish them off here than it would be to bring in someone else to deal with it.
Oh, and down
Because if I brought in someone else, then I would have to reset up everything, and that becomes very awkward very quickly.
One Pokemon left to come out. Oh, it's Electabuzz.
Alright, so there's Electabuzz. It will probably... I don't actually know what sort of attack raising move it will have, but I'm just going to use Reversal.
The other one looks tired. There it goes.
At least it won't resist it this time.
That was good.
Yeah, should just be able to finish it off with one more. Okay, it also has Meditate. Fair enough.
It increased its attack power. Sparks are flying from both
Alright,
competitors.
we'll use one more Reversal, and this should finish it.
Finishing blow. Wham!
There we go. Cool.
There are no more remaining Pokemon. And there goes the battle.